Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Vibe Nation. Today we're here to watch another video. Today we're here to watch Bad Plastic Surgery by Degenerosity. If you want to watch the original video, links in the description down below. And let's go. In 3, 2, 1, play.
When I was young and there was nothing on TV, and when I say nothing, I mean nothing, not even House Hunters was on, I would either go on YouTube, probably rewatching a video I've seen 1,000 times, or playing on my DSi watching flip note videos. And if I was really bored, I would change it to a specific channel, but only if a certain show was on. And this channel is one of the worst channels that the human species has ever conceived. I'd change it to the E Network, but only if the show Botched was on, a TV show about plastic surgery. Usually the episodes would be about a person who once worked on a body part they don't feel the most confident about. Like, oh, I've always felt insecure about the wrinkles on my knees, so I'm here today so Dr. Dubrow can remove my knees. Then the patient and her family would tell a sad backstory about her. All my daughter's life, the kids would bully her because of her knees. That's why she always wore knee pads. Then Dr. Terry comes to save the day, reaching out a hand to help with the surgery. He shows us how's it done, he does his thing, and then he removes all of the problems for a low, cheap price of $200,000. But of course she'll pay for anything to get these knees out of her. And at the end, the surgery will always be a success. No more knee pads for Missy.
I don't know about you, but looking at that reminds me of, like, if I can go ahead and get it back over here. Like, that remind me of Data for some reason.
Will always be a success. No to get these knees out of her. And
this little reminds me like, hey, mom, can we get Data? It's like, no, son, we got Data at home. Data at home. Like, for real, this is horrifying. Imagine you standing and somebody's knee touches you and he takes a chomp out of your own leg. Like that. That's a horrifying thought.
And at the end, the surgery will always be a success. No more knee pads for Missy over here. That was basically the format of an episode of Botched. It was very entertaining. This show did pique my interest in plastic surgery a little bit, because as a kid, I didn't really get why people got it. I was taught to love and appreciate your natural beauty. And if you don't like the way you look, don't get surgery. Try your best with makeup or wear a mask. I don't know. But whatever you do, don't get plastic surgery. I thought that as a kid, but now it's a different story. I now know that some people are just ugly. Like, not everybody's born beautiful. I've seen myself in the mirror. Some of us just got the end of the stick. And I also respect the courage it takes to go through surgery. Like, I can't imagine going to a doctor's office telling them to change my face. I don't trust like that. I already look like that. I'm going goblin mode, and I'm afraid that a doctor's gonna make me look even worse than I do now. What if after the surgery I'm gonna be looking like Doofenshmirtz or Phineas or Ferb or any of those people?
Listen. At least if you were My Hero Academia Doofenshmirtz, or anime Doofenshmirtz, as I like to call them, you are a lot better off than regular Doofenshmirtz. But if you were a regular Doofenshmirtz, you were pretty much liked by a majority of people, at least, being the fact that you were not necessarily a bad guy.
People on that show, they all ugly. I'm afraid of that. And that's why it takes courage to go through plastic surgery. But sometimes plastic surgery could be bad. Very bad. Some people get plastic surgery because they feel insecure, but for the wrong reasons. Like they don't have a fat enough ass, i.e. BBLs. Now, I'm not judging you if you got or want a BBL, but I will in a second. I just don't get it. Unlike some other surgeries, you don't need to pump fat in your butt to get a bigger ass. You can always do squats, make leg day every day. You know, there's alternative. Also, having a little booty isn't something you should feel insecure about. It's that chrome dome you call forehead. Goddamn, mega my ass forehead. But hey, if you can rock it, that's great. It doesn't matter if your booty is fake, as long as it looks good and edible. Like Iggy Azalea's is fake, obviously, but I'll still... It's just that I've seen some Willy Wonka looking asses.
Listen, I hope that it isn't plastic surgery. I really hope. Like, listen. Let me talk to y'all real quick. I hope that is not plastic surgery, because I am telling you, if that is, you have no eye for anything. How do you dress yourself? How? If you can have somebody pump fat in your ass and then your legs haven't caught up, like, that doesn't make any sense. This is negligent. Like, this is horrible. Like, how do you walk out into public and not feel extra, like, if you thought that you were insecure now, how do you not feel more insecure with this? Everybody can tell it's fake. Nobody has a butt this big and legs so scrawny. You need to get your eyes checked.
And I can't help but think, why? Why do this to yourself in the first place?
Again, another example. Behind so big, legs like twigs. I don't. It's like watching two sticks in a marshmallow. Like, it doesn't work.
I know it's hip to have a big ass, but when it look like this, you gotta know you build like an ant. I just don't get BBLs. I feel like it's a problem that you can solve in like a month with a little bit of exercise and squats. Same with breast implants. Like, just get fat, then you can swing them things around. But a surgery, I would never, ever understand. Even if Albert Einstein tried explaining it to me, I would still be confused. It's those fake synthetic muscles. I don't think I've seen someone look good with these done.
No.
I don't think I ever will. They look nasty, unnatural, weird, just weird look.
What is this? Tattoos aside, you can see like he's got the V like where his waist is, but dude, your chest is as flat as can be, and then you have like these two tumors basically protruding out your arms. It doesn't work. You look malnutrition, how you look malnourished and look healthy at the same time. Like, this doesn't make sense.
They walking around with two big ass tumors in their arm, looking
Just like
like
I said.
SpongeBob from that one episode. But at least his arms look kind of cool. And just like his arms, I think these things are gonna pop at any moment and start leaking out juice. It's a shit.
I remember that there was I think a documentary about it. I could never forget it. Talking about the man whose arms exploded. Whether I think it had to deal with this exact same thing, or he just worked out too much. But I'm not. But to be honest with you, I can't really remember. It's been a while.
Shame that these guys get it just because they want to get ripped quick.
What's the
Instead of,
point?
working out consistently.
But my question is, what is the point of working out if all you're just doing is injecting stuff into your body? Like, what's the point?
Bro, you can just get a Planet Fitness membership, bro. It's not that hard to get muscles. But instead you went to a doctor to inject stuff that only harms your body to make you look like a freak show. To get these muscles, they inject synthol, alcohol, all this shit that's not supposed to be in your arms into your arms. And guess what? They start experiencing side effects with this. Some of these guys said that doctors recommended amputation because the effects of those fake ass arms could be deadly. So literally, if you get fake muscles, best case scenario, you look like a dumbass. Worst case scenario, you die a dumbass. There's no benefits to having these. And these dudes think it looks good. No, that's even worse that you think it looks good. We're not.
It doesn't look. See, this is what I've been saying, bro. Same thing with the BBLs. You need to get your eyes checked if you think this looks good. It doesn't look good. Go to the eyeglass world. Go get your eyes checked, bro. Because you can't be rocking around here saying like, "Dang, I look good." Barely fit through a freaking door with these fake muscles.
Not staring because we're impressed with your big muscles. We're staring because you look goofy. You're packing 2 ball sacks in your arms. Legit, it would be better if you did steroids. Although, when doing it, it would probably shrink your wee-wee. But if you have or thought about getting synthetic fake muscles, there's probably not much there to begin with. So might as well go full zero mode. Last plastic surgery I'd like to talk about is facial, or just full-on body surgery. Easily the most common one because almost every single model/celebrity you've seen has gotten it. Now, I don't think these are bad surgeries. Sometimes people just have to get rid of that Scrooge McDuck of a nose or want to have the cheekbones of a goddess. It don't really matter to me anyway. Just remember your kids are still gonna be hideous, which is a good thing. But what if you wanted to go even further beyond with your surgeries? Always thinking, I can do better, I can look better. Stacking all of your plastic surgeries on top of each other with more work done. And as the result, you come out looking like a monster! Ew, what are you? These people don't.
Why? I swear, every time I see this guy's videos, it's like that one scene that just got me. It gets. It's always that one scene that gets me. And that dude's face was it. this, this face right here is what gets me, bro. Like, what the hell? I don't. I'm pretty sure I couldn't make a face like this if I tried. This is this. Oh man.
These people don't look real. They look like cartoon characters with crazy ass bodies. I mean, it looks good in those cartoons, but transfer that into real life, then you want to go back. Go back! This is what taking plastic surgery way too.
You see, this right here is like, listen, okay. I will admit that this right here is unnatural. It's truly unnatural because nobody's waist is that slim. If there is, at least somebody needs to show me a photo because I've never seen anybody who has a natural waist this thin. Possibly with lots and lots of training to get your waist that small, but on the other side of it, dang, that where are your organs? Y'all gotta rearrange them suckers because ain't no way. Like that is outrageous. Her face isn't outrageous. Breasts, maybe, possibly, probably, more likely. But yeah, the waist, nah, just nah.
To real life, then you want to go back. Go back! This is what taking plastic surgery way too far looks like. And I understand that as long as they're happy with it, it doesn't really matter what I think. Yeah, I agree. But this just don't look right or healthy or good. I give this a not good. Of course, do what makes you happy. But maybe don't post it on the internet so I don't have to see it. I'm at a loss for words, so I'ma just end this video. Plastic surgeries can be good or bad sometimes, and that's what this video chalks up to be. But before I go, there's one more reason on why I would never get plastic surgery. So I read this manga called Homunculus. It's about these dudes doing a science experiment trying to see if there's a sixth sense. But who cares about that? The main character who's the lab rat of this experiment is a bum. A crazy one at that. He got in plastic surgery in the past. Before that, he wasn't good looking. After the surgery though, his life changed. He got a new well-paying job, a nice car, bitches, everything was going well for him. Besides his mental state, he was going crazier and crazier by the day because he doesn't have any meaningful substance to his life no more after the surgery. Before, he only had his girl, and that's kind of it, but there was love there. Now it's just one night stands and money. Who needs that? He gone so off the wall that he started beating his meat, busting in his hand, then swallowing the so it can always be a part of him, never leaving. And that's just, he gets so detached from everything that he quits his job, signs a resignation letter, nuts on the letter, leaves, and starts living in his car. That actually happens. And this is just the dude's backstory before trying to find a sixth sense. That ain't even the main story. And I ain't even gonna spoil anything, but he gets more and more crazy as the chapters go on. And you know what? I blame all of this on the plastic surgery. That's where it all started. If he never got it, he would have been fine. Probably, maybe. Probably not. That's the last.
To be honest with you, I think those problems stemmed way before the plastic surgery. It just fed into it.
Last reason why I would never get it.
That's
Very
the
good
last
manga
reason.
though.
Okay.
Besides this scene, I don't endorse this part. That's kind of all I wanted to say. So in conclusion,
did you wash your ass today?
It's just wild, bro. Wild. It's wild. Yeah, I don't necessarily think that plastic surgery is the best thing. I mean, like, unless you're like been very injured and you need to like, put, fix whatever was damaged, then sure, sure. But just because you feel a certain way about a certain body part and you don't even know if that thing will even come out right, that's the thing. Like, you can't you messing with anything on your body some most of the time ain't reversible. So I wouldn't necessarily do that. For all I know, you end up looking 10 times worse than what you looked like before. And what are you gonna do? You gonna sue the doctor? I mean, sure, you could. There's a possibility you might win, but dang. Well, what do I know? I don't know too much about plastic surgery because I have no intention of getting any. So, yeah, guys, thank you guys for watching. This has been Vibe Nation, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.